Hello, welcome to Comeback Yoga. Um, this is about a 15-minute class. I'm Susan, and Comeback Yoga is a nonprofit. We offer yoga and meditation classes to people who are serving in the military and to people who have served in the military and to their friends and families. And we've got an underlying theme right now going on, which is working with your breath, having attention on your breath. And also, sometimes I like to show that you can do yoga at any time in any pretty much many different situations, and you don't have to be barefoot. You don't have to have um, really a mat. You just need a little bit of space and the knowledge. So let's do that. This class has an emphasis on your lower body, which I think of as your kind of hips down through your legs and your feet. So let's start with a few standing postures. You can step together at the beginning and then just step one foot back. And we'll inhale to open wide and let your arms come up and put your hands together. Exhale, bring your arms down back by your sides. And we'll inhale and lift out, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms back down by your sides. Now let's bend your front knee, coming into your warrior one pose, reaching up, looking up. And exhale, straighten your front leg. We'll move into pyramid pose. Your hands can come down your front leg, reaching in the direction of your foot. Big inhale, bend your front knee, sweep your arms up, lift up, look up. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Hands slide down the front of your front leg, pyramid pose. Inhale to lift up. Step your foot that you stepped back, step it together, roll through your shoulders, hands together in beginning position. And then we're taking another step back, other foot steps back. You're in staggered stance. Inhale, sweep out and up and overhead. Exhale, arms down. Big inhale, sweeps out and up and overhead. Exhale, arms down. Big inhale, bending into your front knee, sweeping arms up. Exhale, arms down, hands on your front leg and tilt into the pyramid pose. Bend into your front knee, sweep, arms out, up and overhead. Exhale, straighten your front leg, hands on your front leg, tilt. Big inhale lifts you up, back foot, steps together, hands together, breathe. And while you're here in some quiet contemplation, you can listen to your breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And we'll take arms down, shift weight. Your other foot comes into your tree pose. Arms sweep up, balance. Exhale, arms down, step out, hands together, quiet contemplation. Big inhale moves you into the tree pose. Your arms sweep out and up and overhead. You can look up if you want to. Exhale, both feet down, hands together, quiet contemplation pose. And we'll do one big sweep. Inhale, reach up. Turn your palms out. Exhale, your arms come down by your sides. Let's turn and face towards the short edge of the mat. Point your front toes to the short edge of the mat. back foot plants down, especially the back edge of your back foot, so your arch could be up a little bit. Roll through your shoulders. We'll take a sweep across towards your front knee. Your back arm comes forward and pushes forward. Reach. Then wrap around behind you. Front arm sweeps back. Reach. Loosening up our sides, really firming up your lower body, and extend your arms out from your center into warrior two. We'll hold this pose here. Holding a pose while you're paying attention to your breath is a really powerful way of practicing yoga. It's one way of practicing yoga, is being in a pose and giving yourself time to breathe in that pose. While you're breathing and staying in the pose, you might notice a challenge. You might notice a little bit of fatigue in your shoulders or in other parts of your body. You might notice that you can energize your legs a little bit, move your thighs towards each other, use your core to keep your upper body upright, and maybe turn your head, breathe, and notice things. And you can release your arms down. We'll come back to that quiet contemplation pose, just hands together and feet parallel to each other, just standing simply. And moving into pointing your toes towards the short edge of the mat, walking your back foot back. Back edge of your foot. Keep your knees a little bit, your thighs and your base of your body and your core strength and back. And you can turn your gaze forward, and we're holding this pose and using your breath to help hold the pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice what you notice. Your arms come down. You can come back to that quiet contemplation pose, stepping together, hands together, looking forward. When your breath feels really regular, normal for you, try turning your palms forward, spreading across your collarbones. And then shake your hands out a little bit, roll through your wrists and your fingers. Step back foot forward, front, 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. Lift and lower your back heel a couple times. Then we'll glide hands down your front leg and come into, this is called the standing splits. It sounds more difficult than it really is. You're just basically leaning forward. And this is all part of standing splits. You could stay right here if you don't want to go any further. But you could also put one hand, maybe both hands down onto the floor, step forward onto your front foot and lift your back leg in the air. You can bend both of your knees a lot, or you could try straightening your legs. And put your back foot back down, come up in stages. Use your arms to help lift you back up. And then we're stepping together, quiet contemplation. Notice how that pose may have challenged you, or maybe invigorated you, or maybe gave you a different kind of sensation, different way to notice your breath. And we're stepping out with the other foot. Hands come down, lifting and lowering your back heel a couple times. Maybe you want to do it on this side, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to go someplace different on this side, that's fine. Maybe one or both hands come down to the floor and you're lifting your back leg. Any amount. Both your knees can be really bent, or your legs can be working towards straight. Put your back foot down. If it was in the air, use your arms to help lift you up towards standing. And we're back in our quiet contemplation pose. Hands together. Inhale, sweep your arms up and overhead, reach way up, look up. Exhale, let's come into a forward fold. It can be half forward fold or a um, more foldy than that if you'd rather do more than half. And bend your knees and lift yourself up. And step forward with one foot, back with your other foot. We'll sweep across with your arms. Reach back behind you and lift your back heel. We're coming into the dancer pose. I'm just doing a long-legged dancer here with my back foot just barely off the floor. And step back, we'll rock back into a half splits. Your front heel stays on the floor. Tilt your torso towards your front leg. This is a lot of stretch on the back of your leg that's in front. Inhale to lift up, turn your toes forward or roll through your shoulders and turn in the other way. We're stepping forward, sweeping out. Your arms come back and you're just barely lifting your back leg. Notice what happens with your breath as you balance. A lot of us, it's kind of a natural tendency, I think, maybe it's not for you, but when I balance, I tend to hold my breath, and that is just a natural tendency. So I just remind myself to keep breathing. And put your back foot down, rock onto your back foot, and you're rolling up your front toes. Stand on your front heel, tilting. Big stretch on the back of your front leg. Bend your knees, put your front foot down, lift up, turn forward. Roll through your shoulders, hands together. Inhale, reach way up. Exhale, arms down. Gather up. Here's that quiet contemplation pose. Notice your breathing. And we're walking out one last time, turning both of your feet into one direction. We'll tilt our torsos a little and move into a triangle pose. Triangle, I think, one of the more interesting standing poses. I really like it. Inhale to lift up, turn your toes forward. We'll do just a little kind of a counter with the hands on the fronts of your thighs, tilting your torso forward, and then switch. Turning your toes over to the other direction, extending your arms, tilting your torso, and lifting up, turning your toes forward, hands on the fronts of your thighs, tilting forward. And bend your knees a lot, let your torso come forward. Tuck your tailbone, squeeze your glutes a little bit, roll up, roll through your shoulders. And let's roll through one foot, roll through your other foot, your ankle. If you're able to stand on one foot, then you can shake out your other foot. You could also put your hand on the wall or the chair, or you can keep your toes on the floor or your heel on the floor and move through your foot that way. And come back to our simple contemplation pose and notice your breath and any shifts or changes in the way that you're breathing. You don't have to have made any shifts or changes, but your ability to notice perhaps and observe your breath has been a little heightened. Your awareness is turned on a little more. And that's what it's all about. Big inhale and soft exhale. Thank you so much. Thanks for practicing with me and with Comeback Yoga. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Take care.